Stand by. Hey, basketball fans, we have reached the final game of the 70th annual Conrad Island Holiday Tournament. That's right. It's time for all the marbles. It's the championship game, and it'll feature the North Clay Cardinals against the Edwards County Lions. I'm Randy Olson, courtside, along with my broadcast partner, Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official.
Let's get this out of the way, Randy. I know all three of these guys.
Okay, you all know all three of the officials. Good deal.
Darren Greenwald from Wayne City. Jay Miller from Centralia. Brent Garrison, my neighbor in Mount Vernon.
Yeah. And Brent Garrison can forever say that he was officiating the game whenever Nathaniel Marlowe scored 52 points, because he was on that game the other night.
The last game I ever officiated was a sectional game at Oakville, Illinois, with Jay Miller and Brent Garrison.
How about that?
Yeah.
Some neat memories there. Yeah, for those of you who aren't as familiar with North Clay and or Edwards County, as Ron pointed out during our third place game, for most people, it's better known as Louisville and Albion. That's essentially what it is, Louisville and Albion.
Yeah.
But they are here in the championship game, and for the North Clay Cardinals, Ron, this is their third trip to the championship game in the last 5 years.
Wow.
How about that?
Yeah.
As Coach Joshua Zink, as you see him there along with the captains and
they have
Coach Snicker.
Really good baseball program, too.
A great baseball program up there, and he was quite a baseball player himself back in the day. And, North Clay won the title 2 years ago, because last year Weber won the championship. So in 22, North Clay won the championship, and they also won it here in 2019. So they've won it 2 of the last 4 years. They're trying to make it 3 of the last 5.
And Edwards County has never won it.
Edwards County has never won the tournament. They were in the championship game, though, back in 2012. And that particular year, they ran into a very good Sisney Running Lions team who ran past them to the title. So, this is the only the second time that Edwards County's ever been in the championship game. And again, they've never won it, so they got a chance tonight.
Don't they also play in the El Dorado tournament next week?
They play in the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. Yeah, they do. So they're going to be turning around and playing some basketball down there as well. You're exactly right. We were here the other night for that barn burner buzzer beater when Edwards County took care of Weber Trojans on a buzzer beater, a drive down the lane to end the game. I think was that Jax Duncan that did that?
Yes.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Who drove down the lane and scored with about 2 seconds left to win the game for Edwards County over Weber Trojans, and that put Edwards County in this championship game. I mean, they still had to take care of business against Crab Orchard, which they did. North Clay, they had to take care of business. Well, they're perfect 4-0 in the tournament, and they had to take care of business against the host Wayne City Indians the other night to make sure that they were in this game, because otherwise Wayne City would have won the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
They had tiebreaker, and had Wayne City won that game last night, it would be the Indians in the championship game tonight instead of the Cardinals. But instead, it's North Clay against Edwards County.
Somebody in red and black is going to win this game.
I think you are absolutely right. Somebody in red and black will definitely win this game tonight. That's a safe prediction, I think. We're about 6 minutes away from meeting the starting lineups and all the play-by-play. We'll take a brief timeout and be right back to the Conrad Island Tournament.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jaggers Doggy Daycare.
All right, welcome back here to the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament, the 70th tournament. It's the championship game here between the North Clay Cardinals and the Edwards County Lions. I mentioned that North Clay is in the championship game for the third time in 5 years. I'm sure you refereed in your 30 years of officiating. I'm sure you refereed some games up there at North Clay, up in Louisville, in there, Jim.
I have a story about that, Randy.
I got several stories, but go ahead.
Well, I refereed a game in Louisville, North Clay, and the scoreboard quit working in the varsity game.
Yeah.
And so we were using one of those old-fashioned horn blowers and a stopwatch.
I love it.
And we're keeping score on a chalkboard. It was quite the experience.
I love it. That's great. Well, you know, that gym up there really is kind of a shrine. I mean, it's a big old place up there.
Yeah, holds a lot of people. They always used to host that Midland Trail Conference tournament.
Right. They used to be in this conference. They used to be in the Midland Trail, but they're not anymore. They're now in the National Trail Conference. But what I'm getting at is that that high school gymnasium is about to become their junior high gymnasium because they are building a brand spanking new gymnasium up at North Clay High School.
I did not know that.
Yes, they are. They're building a new one. I don't know what else they're building. They may be building some additional classrooms and parts of the school. I don't know. But
maybe a 85 by 45-foot weight room.
Maybe they were doing something like they did at Waltonville. I don't know. Yeah, a multi-purpose health and fitness center. But anyway, they're building a new gym up there. I'm not sure when it's going to be done, but that gym will. They're going to keep that gym there. They're not going to tear it down or anything. But that gym will now be utilized by the junior high and maybe by some PE classes and stuff like that. And they will have a nice brand new spanking gym that they'll be playing in maybe as early as next year. So that's kind of exciting for the folks at Louisville, North Clay. So, yeah, pretty neat. I mentioned that I had a story from doing this tournament, broadcasting this tournament like back in the late 70s, okay? And I'm looking back here through the sheets, and I see where Louisville beat Noble, because again, North Clay was known as Louisville back then. Back in 1978, Louisville and North Clay won the championship that year, and I was here. I was here broadcasting that game for WNOI Radio in Flora back in the day. Okay,
and Noble is now part of East Richland, which is Almy, for those who don't know.
But what I was getting at was that some of you old-timers who are out there watching and listening from the Louisville area tonight, North Clay area, you might remember this. You can weigh in on this. I believe that the final score of that game that year in 1978 when Louisville beat Noble was something like 103 to 95. It was the most incredible high-scoring road runner basketball game you've ever seen, and it was in the old barn here at Wayne City.
And that's without a three-point shot.
Right. But I definitely remember a player on Louisville North Clay. I'm positive that he was on this team. And again, somebody from Louisville can correct me or send me a message. Monty Bible, I believe, was part of that team back in 1978.
I know there's some, that Bible name is from Louisville.
And who knows, he may be watching tonight. I don't know. But, he was one of the key players of that team back in 1978, I'm relatively sure, because I was here, like I said, broadcasting it in the old barn. So they're here to try to win another one, as they've won it 2 of the last 4 years. But the Edwards County Lions are looking for their first tournament championship, and we're going to meet their starting lineups right now. Number 5 is Cy Nelson, a 5'9" senior. Evan Rhodes is a 5'10" sophomore for the Lions. Cash Connor is a 6'2" junior, wears number 14 for the Lions. 6'1" junior is Jax Duncan. He wears number 23, and rounding out the starting 5 for Edwards County is the big guy in the middle. Owen Grimes, 6'5" senior, wears number 20. So they go with Nelson, Rhodes, Connor, Grimes, and Duncan. And size-wise, the Edwards County Lions go 5'9", 5'10", 6'1", 6'2", and 6'5", as we see the Edwards County cheerleaders do their opening cheer. Kevin Schnicker, of course, the coach of the Lions this year. And our good friend Russ Gerlach is the athletic director over there at Edwards County. Russ and I used to broadcast some football together back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, we did quite a few football games together. That was fun. And he coaches football now over at Edwards County.
I played against Edwards County, played football against Edwards County back in the day.
Shout out to Steve Smith, too, a big booster and fan of Edwards County sports. I'm sure he's watching tonight. If he's not here in the building, he might be in the building for all I know. He might be. I haven't seen him, but. All right, let's meet the North Clay Cardinals. 0 is Cade Atwood. He's a 5'10" junior.
I believe that's a portal player from Sisney.
No, don't think so. It's a different Atwood. They still have the 2 Atwoods at Sisney. Cody Zimdars wears number 2. He's a 6' junior. Number 20 is Lucas Griffey. He's a 6'2" sophomore. Number 21 is Mason Byers, a 6' junior. And rounding out the starting 5 for North Clay, 6'3" junior is Carter Walden. So again, they're going to go with Atwood, Zimdars, Griffey, Byers, and Walden. And size-wise, they will go 5'10", 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3". So size-wise, the teams are pretty even. Maybe give a little edge to Owen Grimes at 6'5" for Edwards County. North Clay Cardinals, again, members of the National Trail Conference up there with St. Anthony and some of those teams up there. Used to be in the Midland Trail Conference, and you're right, that Midland Trail Conference tournament used to be held in Louisville quite often. All right, fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for action in this championship game. As it will be Owen Grimes jumping up against Carter Walden. Packed house here at Wayne City. Love the crowd tonight. A lot of electricity in the air. This is what it's all about. Tip is controlled by the Lions. They get it over to Cy Nelson. Shot from the wing is no good by Cash Connor. And rebound by the Cardinals. They'll bring it back the other way. Zimdars has it. Ooh, he walked with the basketball. Yep. Quick turnover or give it back to the Lions. You ate that popcorn like you never visited the hospitality room tonight. You know that?
That hospitality room wore off.
Oh, man, I tell you. North Clay looks for a trap as they move that zone. Your pass comes out here to Jax Duncan. Now they'll skip it across trying to beat the zone to Cy Nelson. And the shot is blocked underneath there, but a foul is going to be called. As the pass went down to Cash Connor, and picking up the foul, I think, is going to be Carter Walden. Yeah. So Walden picks up the personal, first foul of the game. No score here, just underway, as the free throw is good by Cash Connor. Second one is no good, but they get the offensive board. Duncan has it. They'll reset the offense again out to Connor. Now to Nelson. They'll skip it across to
pass.
Connor. Underneath to Grimes for the deuce. 3-0 Lions. Cardinals on the attack now. Here's Zimdars with it. He'll swing it to the right wing. Back to Zimdars. Almost knocked away. They're trying to post up a man down underneath. Kind of spread the floor right now with Atwood. Now here's a drive down the lane. A little contact is made. The shot falls by Byers, and he's fouled. Mason Byers takes it strong to the rack. He might have got a bruise out of that, but he got the deuce. And he'll have a chance for the and one.
What's up, Grimes?
So one team foul apiece as the free throw is made by Mason Byers, and we are tied at 3 apiece. Cy Nelson brings it across for the Lions down underneath. Good pass. Nice interior pass there from Grimes down to Connor Cash. Or I should say Cash Connor. As he scores. 5-3. There's another traveling violation. Or actually called that offensive foul, didn't they? A moving screen. Yep, moving screen on Mason Byers. Picks up his first. That's 2 quick fouls here on North Clay. Yeah, you mentioned the baseball program in North Clay. Yeah, they've made trips to the state tournament and always deep in postseason, it seems, in baseball. It's a great program up there. And actually several of those teams in that National Trail Conference are good. You know, South Central's always good in baseball. And that's going to be a foul.
South Central's good in baseball. I'm not sure what conference they're in.
That's the same thing. That's what I said. Same conference. National Trail Conference. Fouls on Carter Walden, his second. He's going to have to sit down. They lose some size there with 6'3" sitting down. Here's the inbound to Cy Nelson. They're posting up Jax Duncan. Inside the lane to Grimes. He scores. Good look there to Grimes. 7-3 Edwards County. Zimdars back the other way for the Cardinals. If you're having a watch party someplace watching the game with us, send us a message. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll send a shout out to your group as Grimes gets the block. Splitting the defenders. Come the Lions. Over in the corner, the shot won't go. There's Grimes with the rebound. He sticks it back up and in. He's going to be a problem in there tonight for North Clay.
He's got 6.
Owen Grimes at 6'5". He's the tallest player on the floor for either team. And in the lane, that won't go by Atwood. And rebound by the Lions. They get it ahead to Evan Rhodes. Back out it comes to Jax Duncan. And that's going to be a foul on the Cardinals. And that is going to go on Hasselton. Gavin Hasselton, and hobbling off the floor is Lucas Griffey for North Clay. Timeout on the court. Early lead here for Edwards County, 9-3. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
All right, we are back here at the Conrad Island Tournament. Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Edwards County basketball. So they're off to a 9-3 leader. Here's a drive in the paint by Connor, and it's up and in. And the Lions are shooting high percentage shots here, Ron, as they are attacking the basket.
All their points are from Cash Connor and Owen Grimes.
Yeah, and they're in the paint. That's my point. They are attacking the basket. Here's a shot by Zimdars. That's going. Foot was on the line, so it's a 2-ball. But that breaks a little run by Edwards County. Indians, the Cardinals were needing some points, as I said. Now the Lions have it. Grimes in the corner. Comes out to Rhodes. Back to Grimes. To Cy Nelson. To Cash Connor. Connor will put up a three-pointer. No, that won't go. Rebound by Lane Wolf. For North Clay. Wolf will put up a three-pointer. No. And Jax Duncan goes high for the rebound for the Lions.
You know, Randy, you said Griffey come hobbling out of there.
Yeah.
At timeout, he's not even on the bench.
Yeah, he must have rolled the ankle or something.
They've taken him back to the trainer's room, I believe.
Yeah. That's not good for North Clay. Here's Evan Rhodes with it. Gets it over to Jax Duncan. Out to Nelson for three. Yes! (11-5) on the three-point bomb by the Lions.
They're down 9 with the starter out of the game.
Right.
Due to injury.
Somebody's got to step up for North Clay. They need a spurt. Here's Byers trying it from the top of the key. That won't go. Rebound's cleaned out of there by Cash Connor. Cy Nelson will walk it up for the Lions. Over to Cash Connor. Connor down underneath, and a traveling violation's called as that pass went to Jax Duncan. He was double-teamed, and I think when he was double-teamed, he kind of was off balance trying to maneuver in there, and that's when he drug the pivot foot and traveled. Back the other way come the Cardinals. This is a young Cardinals team. You look at that roster. You know, it's all sophomores and juniors with the exception of Hasselton who have been in this game. Here's a drive by Atwood, and that is blocked. Grimes has a rebound. Gets it ahead to Cash Connor. Out it comes to Grimes.
Here comes Griffey back into the floor, but he's not.
He's hobbling.
He's pretty bad.
Yeah, he's hobbling. He's definitely hobbling. Yeah, he gave them some size in there, too, at 6'2", so I don't know if he'll be able to go or not. We'll see. Jax Duncan has it on the wing. Now Cash Connor backs his man down. He's double-teamed. He comes back out to Cy Nelson. He'll stop and pop. No. And Grimes tries to chase down the rebound, and it's taken away by North Clay. Hasselton gets it up ahead. To Zimdars. He'll put up the jumper from the baseline. No. Grimes with the rebound. And it goes out of bounds. It's a turnover back to North Clay. Minute 24 to go here in the first quarter play. We apologize for the froggy voice tonight. We've all been kind of battling these colds here lately.
Yeah, I think us and about 70% of the population.
Hopefully we'll be back in shape in time for the 2 holiday tournaments we're going to be covering next week. We'll be at the Cesar-Valier Holiday Tournament and the Pinckneyville Duster Thomas Tournament. Here's Atwood for a three. Yes, write it down.
They needed that.
They sure did. And that cuts the lead to 6. Cade Atwood from long range.
He tried driving the lane twice and got a shot blocked, so he knocked down that three.
Right. Yeah, it was a good open look that time, and he stroked it. We're under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Cash Connor in the paint, takes it strong to the rack and scores. Connor's a tough player in there.
Yeah, 7 points for him.
You know, he's pretty strong, pretty physical. That's off somebody's foot. That's out of bounds. Yep, they say it's off North Clay foot. Edwards County ball. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter of this championship game. Lions with it. They skip it over to Cy Nelson. Now down in the corner it goes to Evan Rhodes. He'll put up a shot in the paint, left it short, fouled his shot, went back up again in heavy traffic and got it down.
He earned that one.
He did. He was battling 3 white jerseys in there, but he won the battle.
Edwards County's winning the board battle at both ends of the floor right now.
They definitely are. They're up by 10. Here's Byers with it. Byers out to Zimdars. He'll put up the fadeaway. No, that won't go. And that's the end of one quarter of play. And after one, Edwards County leads it over North Clay in the championship game, 18-8. We'll be back with more from Wayne City in just a moment.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Back here at the championship game, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Ron, your impressions of that first quarter of play?
Randy, I mentioned it right before we went to break. I really think the difference in the game right now is rebounding at both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
Because North Clay is only getting one shot at their end, and Edwards County getting multiple shots at their end.
Yeah.
Got a 10-point lead here in the first quarter.
I think you're exactly right. And most of those Edwards County points are coming in the paint.
Yes.
You know, they're getting high percentage shots.
Yeah, 13 points out of their two inside guys,
Right.
Cash Connor and Owen Grimes.
Right. All right, second quarter action is underway here as the Cardinals have it. Driving to the basket there was Cody Zimdars. It's knocked out of bounds, and Cardinals will keep it. Kate Atwood will be the trigger man. From the corner, there's a three-pointer. Look at that. The big guy.
Big guy steps outside.
Carter Walden steps out and says, I can do this.
Knocks it down.
Just watch. That was a nice stroke, wasn't it? Shot that thing with confidence. And there's a turnover. Well, another bucket here by North Clay, and we'll be right back in this thing. Across the timeline is Atwood. Looking for a cutter there. Run a lot of motion. They come out to Walden again. He'll drive this time on Grimes. Missed the shot, stayed with it. A wrestling match there underneath for the ball, and
that's going to be his third foul.
And that is going to be a foul on Carter Walden as he went aggressively after that rebound.
Griffey's back in the game, so they can't get them both in there at the same time because one had been injured and one's down foul trouble.
Yep. He'll be sitting probably for the rest of the half, I'd say, and that really gives up a lot of size at 6'3". Here's a three-pointer by the Lions, no good by Rhodes. And rebounds clean out of there by North Clay. Zimdars gives it off to Atwood. Here's a drive baseline. That's blocked, but now foul's going to be called. That was Lucas Griffey, who's back in the game. He's still gimpy in there, but he's playing. He's trying to gut it out. He's definitely favoring that left foot, left ankle, but he draws a foul, and he'll be at the line to shoot a pair. Who'd they give that to? Cash Connor?
Cash Connor, yeah.
That's his first personal foul. He misses the first one, and Griffey will get another one. He's just a sophomore, 6'2" sophomore. And missed that one. Yeah, this is a young North Clay team. Really young.
They would fit right in their old conference.
Definitely so, because
jump stop.
Most of the Midland Trail is young this year. You're right. There's a long pass after the missed shot down to Zimdars. He'll take it in the paint, scores. Cody Zimdars for North Clay cuts the lead to 5.
A little 5-0 run to start the second quarter.
Yes, it is.
Cut that lead in half.
Yes, it has. Here's the Lions in the front court. Shot in the paint, short. By Cash Connor, and we got a push off.
Yeah.
A push off underneath.
Good sportsmanship there by Atwood to help him up.
Yeah. Foul goes on
Evan Rhodes.
Evan Rhodes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now they posted it. Right. That's his first. There's 2 team fouls on Edwards County this quarter, as they reset the fouls, of course, every quarter now after they changed that rule last year. Here's a little handoff to Cody Zimdars, and he scores. Nice little set there by the Cardinals.
Stop and pop. 7-0 run to start the quarter.
Yeah. This game is completely turning around now. Now North Clay is trying to turn up the defense,
there
and they do. They get the steal. Zimdars with the pick. Going to take it in. They're going to wave it off. The foul was on the floor. On the floor.
Yep.
It'll be out of bounds to North Clay.
It's on Jax Duncan.
And that is his first. 3rd team foul on the Lions this quarter. Here's
nice pass.
Good feed inside.
From Atwood.
Yeah, down to Hasselton. Give Atwood the assist for sure. Now, all of a sudden, it's a 1-point game. And the North Clay fans.
9-0 run to start the second quarter.
And the North Clay fans have come alive. They are making some noise in this building. Let's see if the Lions can answer back. Inside the lane, Cass Connor won't go.
They're getting some rebounds now.
Here's Griffey with it. Gets it over on the right side to Mason Byers. He'll take it in, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point lead for North Clay. And timeout is called by Edwards County.
Wow, 11-0 run to start the quarter.
11-0 run to start the second quarter. That is amazing.
Did not see that coming.
Oh, how about that? We'll be back with more from Wayne City in just a moment.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Well, we mentioned at the top of the broadcast that this is the 3rd time in the last 5 years that North Clay has been in this championship game. So even though it's a young team, Ron, they've been here before. They've been here, done that.
Yeah, they're not going to let the moment be too big for them.
No.
Basketball is a game of runs, and we've seen our first one in this championship game, 11-0 to start that second quarter.
So if you're Kevin Schnicker and the Edwards County Lions, what are you talking about in that huddle there?
Well, you just got to get back to doing what got them that 10-point lead to begin with, and that's crashing the boards at both ends of the floor.
They got to find their mojo again, don't they? Yeah. All right, let's see what happens. Cy Nelson will bring it back up. Jim and Paralee are watching with us tonight. Good to have you guys tuned in watching. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Down on the block, it goes to Duncan. Now the ball gets away, but he picks it back up. Owen Grimes way outside.
Louisville's really picked up the intensity of their defense.
They have.
Right now they're just in their grill.
And the Lions are doing a lot of standing around. And that's an offensive foul.
Good call.
Yeah, there was no movement offensively by the Lions that set. Everybody was standing around. There was no movement at all. And then we got an offensive foul. And that's going to be
Duncan.
North Clay ball. And that's Duncan's second foul, yeah. Yeah, this game has really changed. It's completely turned over. The momentum has totally flipped. And that's going to be a foul on the Lions.
I think that's on Cash Connor. That'd be his second.
Actually, I think he gave it to Evan Rhodes. Looked like he signaled 13. Yeah, it's up on the board as 13.
Okay.
So Evan Rhodes gets his second.
That's his second.
Yeah. So Cody Zimdars will be at the line for North Clay, who are on an 11-0 run after Edwards County led after the first quarter, 18-8. So did you hear that the Cardinals traded away Paul Goldschmidt to the Yankees? Yes. as the free throws made by Zimdars.
I thought they'd already traded Coach Ben. I don't keep up with him.
Yeah, he signed with the Yankees.
I don't think they're trying to win these days, so I don't.
It doesn't look like it.
I don't pay too much attention to it.
Double team down low on Duncan. Second effort's good.
Nice work.
Jax Duncan.
By Duncan, that's his first point.
Ties the game at 20, and there's a traveling violation on the other end against North Clay. And a bucket by Duncan stops that long drought that the Lions had found themselves in. 3:45 to go here in the first half of this championship game. We're tied at 20-20. We haven't settled anything yet. The game is up in the air, but that's kind of what you like. Here's Cy Nelson with it. Gives it to Owen Grimes. Grimes to Cash Connor. Connor in the lane, up and under move, and somehow, even though there was a hand on the ball, he was able to muscle it up and in. That's where the weight room comes in handy. He looks like he's been hitting a few weights. There's a drive down the lane by Cody Zimdars. Zimdars finds the net. Tied at 22. Jax Duncan back in the front court for the Lions.
Foul on Atwood.
Gets it to Greathouse. That's Wyatt Greathouse, 22 there with the ball. He's into the game now for Edwards County. Greathouse is a 6'1 junior. I get a little discussion here by the officials. We got 3 minutes on the clock. And they're saying 3:07. They changed it to 3:07. So apparently the clock kept running. All right. 3:07. All right. Inbound to Cy Nelson. Down low, they're posting up to Duncan, and he missed the shot. Rebound by North Clay. Had a high percentage shot that time, Ron, but just couldn't go down.
Yeah.
There's a steal. The Lions have it. Duncan with it. They haven't had many touches to Grimes here lately. They may need to post him up again if you're a Lions fan. There, he's trying to post him up. Yeah, they're looking into him. He's got it now. Let's see what happens. Here comes a double team. He turns and scores. See, I called it.
Oh, you did.
I called it. Yeah. Well, I did do a little coaching back in my day.
He's got 8 points.
Okay. Back to a 2-point lead for Edwards County. Cardinals with it. And that's Mason Byers, a traveling violation.
I'm missing a point somewhere by North Clay. Somebody made a free throw, I guess, that I didn't put down.
Checking into the game for North Clay, number 14's Lane Wolf, 5'8 sophomore, back in as Lucas Griffey still kind of nursing that sore foot or sore ankle. He comes off the floor. 2:06 left here in the half. Lions with the basketball. They get it down
Good
low.
Pass.
And the shot is up and in by Wyatt Greathouse. So Greathouse has come in off the bench and made an impact here for the Lions.
So they've gone back to what got them that 10-point lead, and that's get the ball inside.
Yeah, high percentage shots. Here's Atwood on the corner for North Clay. Over to Byers, and now back out to Zimdars. Look out, he likes to drive. Now he's going to stop and pop. No. There's the rebound by Wyatt Greathouse. Yeah, Wyatt Greathouse, 6'1 junior, has given the Lions some great minutes here. Up ahead to Cy Nelson. Down low, here's a cutter. Guess who? Greathouse.
Yeah, you got it.
He has been an impact guy here for Edwards County. A minute to play here in the first half. From the top of the key, there's Byers. No.
One shot only.
Rebound Duncan. .49 seconds left. And that is going to be a foul. It's going to go against North Clay. And they're going to give that to Hasselton, I think.
That's his second.
Okay. So it'll be out of bounds on the baseline to North Clay, and triggering it in will be Cash Connor. So the Lions have had a little run of their own now. They've answered back. Here's Grimes with it. to Greathouse. Yeah, Greathouse has been a big part of that spurt that the Lions have had here in the later part of this second quarter. Down to 29 seconds left. Here's a drive, a little scoop shot. That won't go by Duncan. The follow by Grimes won't go, and the rebound's ripped out of there by Hosselton. Ahead to Atwood, 19 seconds left. Down underneath.
Good pass.
Myers missed the shot. Ball's picked up loose by Cy Nelson for the Lions. 8 seconds left. Can they get a shot off? Let's see. Nelson with it. Down to 5 seconds. Nelson again to Grimes with 3. Short
a little bit.
And it's halftime. Both teams will go to the locker room as the Edwards County Lions have come back with a little mini spurt of their own to finish off this first half, and they go to the locker room with a lead of 28-22 over the North Clay Cardinals. Great championship game in progress here. We'll come back, talk more about it, give you the halftime stats, and talk about our broadcast schedule for next week. Let you know where we're going to be and who we're going to have and all that. That's all coming up.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
All right, and welcome back here to Wayne City High School as the championship game of the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament has reached the halfway point. Good basketball game here, Ron, as the Lions of Edwards County lead it over the Cardinals of North Clay 28-22, and we've seen some runs by both teams, haven't we?
Yeah, Randy, this is a matchup that I don't know. I don't think these teams play each other in the regular season.
I don't think so either, huh?
And so here they are meeting in a championship game. I think both teams are playing well. North Clay, looking at foul trouble, they have Carter Walden has 3 personal fouls. He's had to spend some time on the bench.
And that hurts him because he's got good size at 6'3", yeah.
And Gavin Hosselton has 2 personal fouls. And then you look at the fouls for Edwards County, and they got 2 people with 2 fouls, Evan Rhodes and Jax Duncan. So nobody in terrible foul trouble there. The Edwards County Lions committed 6 personal fouls in that first half. They made 1 out of 2 free throws as a team. And they were led in scoring by Cash Connor, who has 9 points here in the first half. Owen Grimes has 8 points. Cy Nelson 3. Evan Rhodes has 2. Jax Duncan has 2. And Wyatt Greathouse off the bench with 4 big points for a total of 28. I'm off by 1 here on the North Clay side. I can't find it. Somebody made a free throw, I guess I didn't put down. But I've got Cody Zimbar with 8 points. Mason Byers with 5. Cade Atwood has 3. Carter Walden has 3. And Gavin Hosselton has 2.
And you mentioned the foul trouble there by Carter Walden. Anybody else on either team in foul trouble?
I would say not. There's 3 players with 2 fouls. But once you get to the half, I don't consider 2 fouls foul trouble. But Carter Walden, the only player on the floor with 3 personal fouls.
Yeah. All right. All right, well, we're going to take another short break, and we'll be back with more from Wayne City in just a moment. welcome back here to the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. Speaking of holiday tournaments, Ron and I will be at the Cecil-Valier Holiday Tournament the day after Christmas, December 26th, as that'll kick off. The number one seed of the tournament is the Waltonville Spartans. They, of course, are still unbeaten after beating Woodlawn last night. The Spartans are now 9-0 on the season. They came in this week ranked third in the state, but I think after their 2 wins this week, and with the second-ranked team losing this week to number 1, I think you'll see Waltonville maybe get bumped up and be ranked number 2 in the state. We'll see. But they would be the favorite down there at the Cecil-Valier Holiday Tournament. But there's some good teams in that tournament, including the Goreville Black Cats, who are on the other side of the bracket. You've also got Altamont in that tournament, Marissa Coulterville, and some others that could maybe make some noise. But we'll be doing games down there that day on the day after Christmas, December 26th. So if you can't make it down to Cesar, you can join us for some action there. And then the next day will be the Duster Thomas Classic at Pinckneyville. And so those tournaments start on different days. So the Pinckneyville tournament starts the next day on the 27th. Woodlawn will be in that tournament down there with a tough first-round draw against Murfreesboro. We will be covering that game, and we'll probably do a couple of other first-round games on the 27th. And then we'll come back, more than likely, to Cesar and do some semifinal games. So we'll kind of be bouncing back and forth between those 2 holiday tournaments, Cesar-Valier and Pinckneyville, so you can kind of be listening in, watching in, and follow along on our Facebook page and website as to where we're going to be between those 2 tournaments. But that's probably going to be the gist of it, is we'll be following the key matchups, the key games in both of those tournaments. And obviously, we'll get into some of those better semifinal games, and eventually, of course, the third place and championship games of those tournaments. Ironically, in that Pinckneyville tournament, I mentioned earlier at the top of this broadcast, there are 16 teams in that Pinckneyville tournament, and as of this week, 7 of those 16 are state ranked. Now, that might change between now and next week, but as of right now, 7 of those 16 are state ranked. You'd be hard-pressed to find another tournament to have that many state-ranked teams in it. And the ironic thing is, when you look at the good teams that are in that tournament, such as Pinckneyville, the host, the Benton Rangers, Carlisle, Murfreesboro, again, all those teams state-ranked. The team that's actually won that tournament for 3 straight years in a row is the Olney Tigers. And bad news for the opponents of the Olney Tigers, they just got Rex Hallam back. So the senior who had been injured with an ACL injury has recovered. He's not 100% yet probably, but he is back. He's played a couple of ball games now since coming back. And so Olney will be trying to defend their title and try to make it 4 in a row down there at Pinckneyville. But it'll be a tall order because that is a loaded tournament. I do mean loaded at that tournament at Pinckneyville. Again, out of the 16 teams, 7 of them this week are state ranked. So, again, Ron and I will be doing a lot of action down there, and we encourage you to join us. And if you want to know for sure where we're going to be at, the easiest thing to do, really, is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you've not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, this is a good time to do it. Just take a moment and hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. And a good reason why you want to do that is because during this holiday tournament season, you never know for sure which games we're going to do, and we don't have time to sometimes give you enough notice as to which games we're going to do. So if you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, which again is absolutely free, you'll get a notification whenever we're doing a game. That way you can click on it and watch it if you want to. All right, that's what's so cool about it.
We've been known to take requests. That doesn't mean that they'll always be honored, but
that's true. That's true. We
like to hear them anyway.
We've gone to a lot of different shootouts and stuff like that maybe we didn't originally plan on going to, but we've gone there because there's been some requests and some demand, and people who have wanted certain games and certain teams covered, and so we've obliged and done that. And that's the beautiful thing about AreaSports.net is we're not tied to one team, one town. Not even one county.
We went to Quincy last year. I'm not suggesting that we're doing that again, but
no. But we were going to go to Riverton this year, but then we found out they don't allow video streaming up at Riverton, so I guess we won't be going there for that shootout. But we did go to the Marion shootout this year and did a couple games down there. We will be at the Pinckneyville shootout. They won't let us into the Benton shootout because they don't allow video streaming there anymore. But that's another story for another day. But, we're able to go a lot of different places where video streaming like we do is permitted, and we're happy to do it and cover the teams and bring the action your way to your living room.
We've been to the Palace. I call it a Palace. St. Anthony and Effingham.
Yeah, love to go back there. Okay, second half action is underway. as the teams change ends, and Edwards County has it. They
bank is
it
open.
in. Can you believe that? That shot is banked in by Evan Rhodes. That is a three-pointer by Rhodes. What a good start here for Edwards County as they increase their lead to 9. There's a drive along the baseline, and that's no good by Zimdars, and Lions have it. They'll race to the other end. Split defenders, but traveling with it was Evan Rhodes. Called to the walk. So yeah, again, if you've not subscribed to the YouTube page, definitely do that. That way you'll be notified as where Ron and I are going to be, because sometimes we don't know where we're going to be. We really don't until short notice. And that way you'll be informed if there's a game that you might have an interest in, that you might want to see. All right, here's Zimdars with it. Top of the key, no.
I noticed Randy Griffey did not start the second half.
I noticed that too. There's Atwood going back up, and he gets hammered. Cade Atwood will go to the line to shoot a pair. Atwood's got a heavy brace on his right knee.
It's on Grimes, his second.
Free throw is good. I noticed that are a lot of people in the building from some of the other towns and other schools that are in this tournament, and I think that's probably in an anticipation of some of the all-tournament team selections that will be made after this game. Because there will be players from several of the teams that will be honored after this game, and some of them and their families have stayed around to watch this. There's a nice give and go to Evan Rhodes, as he's the recipient of that pass, and he scores.
He's got all their points this half. Yeah, Randy, starting this championship game at 7 o'clock allows people to do that.
Yeah, and there's a jumper by Cody Zimdars, and that is 1,000 points for Cody Zimdars in his career. And look at all the 1,000-point banners that are up on the other side of the gym.
I wasn't aware of that, but boy, they are. Look at that.
Yeah, that's what he needed to get to 1,000 points tonight, and he just did. And the North Clay Cardinal fans that are here have shown their appreciation. That's kind of special, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah, he's got 10, so he must have needed 9 or 10.
Yep, we're going to recognize him right now. Way to go, Cody. And, you know, he's just a junior. He's just a junior. You know, we saw a couple of players at Waltonville last year reach 1,000 points as sophomores, and Cody's done it here as a junior, which, again, is a great accomplishment, and he's going to add a lot more to it, I'm sure. But I love those posters and signs that everybody from North Clay has across from our view here at the gym. That's great. All right. Here's a shot in the lane. That's won't go. Taken out there by Cash Connor. Connor's going to hand it off to Cy Nelson. Back to Connor. Down on the block. There's a pump fake. Up and in by Jax Duncan.
Yeah, he's a load when he gets that ball down low like that.
9-point lead again for the Lions. And Zimdars will bring it back. He'll leave it for Carter Walden. Walden spins in the lane. That's blocked by Grimes. The two big men going at it there. Grimes with a big block, and now Connor has it. And it's knocked out of bounds by North Clay.
Grimes at 6'5" with those long arms, Randy. When he goes straight up like that, he's going to block it more often than not.
Yeah, Grimes at 6'5" and Walden at 6'3". And that was a neat matchup there in the lane, wasn't it? Here's Cy Nelson. That's stolen. Stolen by Walden. He gets it to Zimdars. He'll stop and pop. 15-footer, no. And it's grabbed out of there by Jax Duncan again. Duncan gets it over to Cash Connor. They're trying to post up again down low with Duncan. Throw it ahead and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with North Clay. You know, the very first game of the season that Edwards County played was against Woodlawn, and it was a game that they led pretty much the entire game until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think they had as much as an 11-point lead in that game.
And Woodlawn went on like a 17-4 or 17-5 run and won the game.
That's what it was. They were down 11, a 17-4 run. They won by 2.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Here's a drive by Atwood. Tries to feather it down low. No. And we're going to have a foul in there. That's going to be a foul on Hasselton.
No, I think they kicked the basketball.
Okay.
He's down on the floor.
All right. So he kicked the ball, so it's going to be Lions basketball when we come back from the timeout. Timeout on the court. 35-26 is our score. The Lions lead the Cardinals here in the championship game. And we're back with more from Wayne City in just a moment.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Yeah, I want to follow up on what I was saying, Ron, about that early loss, that first game of the year that Edwards County, blew that lead and lost to Woodlawn. At that time, I'm sure that loss stung. I'm sure that bothered everybody associated with the Lions program. But in hindsight, that loss probably helped them. It probably did, because it showed them that you've got to be able to close out basketball games, and we saw them close out a game the other night against Weber.
Right.
That otherwise, they might not have been able to do, but they win that game against Weber the other night. I think because of the experience of that Woodlawn game, and that experience is probably helping them here in this game tonight too. Because
not only that, Ray, but Woodlawn, the team that beat them, won 6 out of their next 7 games and made it into the rankings in Class 1A.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So they lost to a very good team. But I think that game and that experience has made them better. And look at this. They've overcome this big run by North Clay, who went on what, a 11 or 12?
11-0 run.
11-0 run.
Yeah, to start the second quarter. They need another one of those right here.
And now the Lions have, answered again.
Yeah.
And
Coach Schnichter called a timeout, and they got back to doing what got them that 10-point lead to begin with.
For sure. Here's Mason Byers with it to Hasselton now. Cardinals looking for points. Here's Walden. He'll put up from three-point land. Nope. There's Grimes with the rebound. He's going to kick it out to Connor Cash. Or Cash Connor, I should say. It's like 2 last names. You could call him either one, huh?
Yeah.
Cash Connor's his actual name. And Connor will go to the line. 6'2 junior. And that foul was on Zimdars, I believe, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's his first personal.
Lucas Griffey's going to check back in for North Clay, and also he's going to put number 13, who is Lucas Brown, in the contest, a 6'1 senior, seeing his first action. Brown, like I said, a 6'1 senior, as the free throw is made by Connor. He got them both. 37-26, double-digit lead here for the Lions. 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. There's a drive in the paint. Kick it to the corner. Shot no good by Brown. And the Lions have it. Connor will bring it across again. Connor gets it down low to Duncan. He scores. Yeah, high percentage shots.
Yeah. A lot of points in the paint tonight for
that's what's working for him. And
nice move by Zimdar.
That's a point in the paint, too, for Zimdar as he takes it all the way to the rack. 2:31 left of the quarter.
Nice pass.
Wrap-around pass to Grimes, and he scores. And give the assist to Cy Nelson. 2:15 left in the quarter. Lucas Griffey gives it to Byers. Byers down the lane. He scores.
Everybody's getting to the glass, aren't they?
They are. I think everybody's got the idea that high percentage shots is where it's at. Yep, there's a double team. That trap almost caused him problems. Nelson gets it ahead to Grimes. Grimes, no. And rebound by Walden. Cardinals get it ahead to Griffey. Griffey to Brown to Walden. And now it's Zimdars again. He's looking to drive. He does. Missed it. Grimes with a rebound again. Gets it ahead to Cash Connor. Look out. Had some contact there, but no call. Back the other way it comes. Lucas Griffey to Zimdars for North Clay. Minute 23 left. In the paint. The shot by Byers won't go. And the Lions have it again. A baseball pass down underneath. Evan Rhodes had his shot blocked by Carter Walden, and now we got timeout. 11-point game with a minute 8 left here in the third quarter. Don't go away. More championship basketball out headed your way in just a moment from the Conrad Island Tournament.
It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods.
You know, talking about the fact that Edwards County is members of the Black Diamond Conference East, you know, that side of the BDC this year is kind of wide open. There's just no clear-cut favorite there. I mean, again, you've got Hamilton County, Carmi, Fairfield.
El Dorado.
El Dorado. Fairfield got a big win last night against Casey Westfield. But Edwards County is definitely going to be in the mix, I think. There's a pump fake by Zimdars as he tries to get it over Grimes and gets it back, puts up a shot. No.
They needed to get some points out of that.
Ahead to Duncan. Duncan to Connor, yes. Long three on the way by Cy Nelson. No. Game's getting pretty physical now. And they're letting them play. Down underneath. And that is going to be a foul as Evan Rose tried to score, but he was fouled before the shot. Yeah, the officials letting some stuff go there, and that's fine as long as it's consistent on both ends, and I think it is. They're just letting them play.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. It gets more like 3A basketball when it's like this. Here's Zimdars in the front court. Blocked.
Blocked by Grimes.
Back the other way, it's Cy Nelson. Nelson in the lane over to Grimes. Grimes to Duncan. And that is a 3-ball and a foul.
Oh.
How about that? That thing rattled in and out, dropped back through for Jax Duncan, and he'll have a chance for a 4-point play. That was huge. And did they give the foul to Lane Wolf? Is that right?
I don't know who they gave it to.
They're talking about it at the scorer's bench. I thought he signaled 14.
That's what they put up on the scoreboard.
No, actually, they gave it to Lucas Griffey.
Okay, now they've changed it.
Yeah.
4-point play.
But Lucas Griffey's not on the floor. It couldn't have been him. It's not on the floor. Got a foul on the other end. Yeah, Lucas Griffey's walking back along the he's not on the floor. The foul definitely was not on him.
That one's on Cash Connor.
That we know. That we know. And Carter Walden is at the line.
Did he make it or miss it?
He missed it. He missed it.
That foul was on Lane Wolf, 14.
There you go. That's what I thought the first time. But then all of a sudden they had changed it.
He made that second free throw, did he not?
Yeah. So it's 45-31. We got 5 seconds left. Here's a long pass to the other end. And we're
Count
going
the
to
basket.
count the bucket by Mason Myers and a foul.
That's a huge call right there.
Yeah, right here at the end of the third quarter. North Clay needed that.
It's on side Nelson.
Edwards County fans to our right did not agree with that.
Mason Byer, chance for a three-point play.
He's a 6-foot junior for North Clay, and it rolls off. So after 3 quarters, it's Edwards County 45, North Clay 33. Back with the exciting fourth and final quarter here in just a moment on AreaSports.net.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Well, the Edwards County Lions have led at each of the quarter stops run. They led 18-8 after the first quarter, led by 6 at half, 28-22, and now they lead it by 12, 45-33. Your thoughts on that third quarter play?
Well, they won that quarter. Edwards County won that quarter 17-11. This is a physical basketball game, and I think Edwards County's schedule has prepared them for a game like this.
Yeah, they do play a lot of 2A teams.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. And they got back to what you suggested that they do, and that is get the ball in the paint,
inside,
get the high percentage shots. Yeah, and that's what they've done. All right, fourth quarter action. Here we go. The Cardinals have it first to start this fourth quarter. Here's a drive by Mason Byers. It's taken away from him. Thrown ahead to Cy Nelson. Nelson with a layup. Got it. All the way down. Good transition bucket that time by the Lions. They are trying to win the championship of this tournament for the first time in school history.
Wow.
They were in the tournament championship in 2012, but they lost it that year to a very good Sisney Running Lions team.
I bet you it's been a while since Edwards County won a
tournament,
first place basketball
tournament period. I think you're probably right. Russ Gerlach, if you're watching, send us a message. Let us know the last time Edwards County Lions won a basketball tournament of any kind. Let us know what that is. I'd like to know that.
Yeah.
Because you make a valid point. That is a foul and going to be out of bounds to North Clay.
Fouls on Evan Rhodes, his third.
Cody Zimdars gets it over there to Atwood. Atwood in the lane. Back to Zimdars.
Weren't you saying back in the day that they hosted a regional, Mount Vernon Rams played in it, back when there was one class of basketball?
Yeah, Mount Vernon beat Fairfield at Albion in the regional back when Jed Foster and all those guys played in 1969.
Okay, 69. So just one class of basketball back then.
Yeah, 1969. The regional was held at Albion between Mount Vernon and Fairfield. And the Rams won. And the Rams had two guys that went on to play Division I basketball. One went to the NBA, of course.
So Eric Hawthorne?
Nate Hawthorne.
Nate, I'm sorry.
Nate Hawthorne,
yeah. I knew that.
Yeah.
Played mostly for the Phoenix Suns.
Played SIU, too, as college ball.
Yeah.
Here's a drive along the baseline. And of course, Jed Foster of Fairfield went on and played at Illinois.
Yeah.
Timeout on the court. 47-43 our score was 6:07 in the ball game. Back with more from the championship game at Wayne City in just a moment.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
I know earlier we were talking about the boys junior high shootout at Bethel Grade School in Mount Vernon today, where they had a lot of good matchups. We mentioned the fact that Wayne City came from behind Beach Century there, 48-41. We mentioned that NCOE lost their first game of the year today to Carbondale, 72-68. Just got word that Summersville beat Cahokia in that shootout today, 64-47. So congratulations to Coach Clayton Reeves and the Summersville Wildcats. That's a big win.
Hey, Randy, back to that high school game we talked about at Albion, Mount Vernon Rams. They won that game over Fairfield.
Yeah.
And then
1969.
Okay, then they went on to the Super Sectional at Carbondale and played Oakville, I believe.
I think you may be right.
Oakville had Gail Wolf, 6'11".
And then Mount Vernon went to state and lost to Aurora East. Aurora East is who ended up beating them. There's a drive along the baseline. Cody Zimdars with the deuce.
He has 14.
Cy Nelson gets it to Jax Duncan. Duncan tries to feed it inside. It's picked up by Nelson, and he said, look what I found. He stuck it in the hole. And here's Rhodes back the other way with it. And we
stepped
got a
on the
foul.
line or dribbled it on the line.
Going to go over to North Clay with 5:25 to play in the ball game. Atwood has it.
And he carried the ball.
Yep.
He was going to pass it, and his teammate broke for the basket, and he called the basketball.
Yeah, when he saw Zimdar's break, he kind of double pumped on it, you're right, and he double dribbled it. Kind of subtle, but it was real.
Well, he had cupped that ball to pass it, and then he had to go ahead and dribble.
Oh, nice feed underneath, but that's blocked, and the foul is going to be called on Hasselton. And it looks like Lucas Griffey's going to try to check back in for North Clay.
Yeah, 3 fouls on Hasselton.
And Evan Rhodes will be at the line, and the sophomore sinks it. So Mason Byers checks out of the game, and Hasselton checks out of the game for North Clay. As a free throw is missed, but they get the offensive board. And, you said it. They've controlled the rebounds overall tonight on both ends of the floor, which has been a big part of their success tonight in this championship game. And they're kind of playing against the clock now. 4:53 left with a 15-point lead. They don't have to score.
North Clay trying to double team the ball. And Edwards County's doing a good job of staying out of that trap.
They'll take a layup if it's there, but otherwise they don't need to score, don't need to shoot. That's knocked out of bounds. Good ball movement there by the Lions.
The pairings are probably out. I'm not sure who Edwards County plays first round down there at El Dorado. That'd be interesting.
I've got it. I'll look it up here in a second.
Okay.
Yep, pairings are out.
I mean, they seed eight teams down there. I doubt that Edwards County is seeded down there, but so they probably got a pretty good opponent.
Well, they could sneak up on somebody down there, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Zimdars with the foul, his second personal.
Let's see here. Edwards County plays Harrisburg in the first round. Harrisburg is a 4 seed. Edwards County play Harrisburg in the first round. So
that's an interesting first round matchup.
That will be an interesting matchup. Yes, it will. We'll be back more from Wayne City in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC, wireless or service fees may apply.
Yeah, with Edwards County playing Harrisburg in that El Dorado tournament, as we have a foul called on North Clay. Coach Andy Fehrenbacher of the Bulldogs may be watching our broadcast here right now.
Oh, that's true. He could be. Yeah. I mean, he lost an all-stater last year, Cam Andy.
Yeah. Here's the give to Grimes, and he scores. Good out-of-bounds play that time by the Lions.
Yeah, Coach Fehrenbacher, if you're watching, let us know.
Yeah, he does a great job there at Harrisburg. They're the 4 seed in the tournament. They gave Benton all they wanted down at the Goreville tournament. They gave Goreville all they wanted down there in that tournament.
Right, those are 2 good teams.
Yeah. I mean, just lost by a point or 2.
Harrisburg has a history playing well in that tournament at El Dorado.
Yeah. Well, and they'll have a huge fan base there. That's another foul on North Clay. It's out of bounds to, another foul on, foul on North Clay. It's out of bounds to Edwards County. 3:58 left.
Walden's 4th. He's going to come out. Griffey's trying to go, but he just can't go on that ankle.
That ankle's just hurting him too much.
He's got some time off here to get ready to go.
Right.
North Clay's going to have a break after this game tonight.
Right. Pinckneyville and T-Town played in a shootout today up at Sullivan. Who do you think won?
Oh, I knew he was going to ask me that.
Who do you think won?
That's a great matchup. I have no idea. I'm going to say Pinckneyville won.
Pinckneyville beat T-Town by 22 points.
There you go.
The Panthers are for real this year, folks.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd have said margin, I wouldn't have said 22 points, but at least I said Pinckneyville won.
Yeah, that was played on a neutral floor at Sullivan. Owen Grimes at the line, and he buries it. 3:49 left in the contest. We'll have all the scores posted for you later on tonight on our Facebook page and website, as Grimes gets the second one as well. Not only scores from high school, but also junior high games played around the area today, including the games from the Bethel shootout. Long 3 is buried.
That looked good from here, didn't it?
Lane Wolf with the trifecta. They're throwing the home run pass. Can he catch up with it? No, it's intercepted by Zimdars. Zimdars going to throw it down underneath.
There's another one.
How about another 3-ball by Wolf? Yes, he got it. 2 in a row for Wolf, and that was a ringer that time. Man, oh man, Lane Wolf, the sophomore, is heating up for North Clay. And my scoreboard is frozen on me again. I apologize. Yeah,
54-41.
And my scoreboard is frozen, so I'm going to take it off there, all right, so people don't get confused at home.
Time left is pi.
Yeah.
You get that?
Yep, pi. 3:14. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left. It's a 13-point lead for the Edwards County Lions as they're trying to win their first championship here at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. And I think I just got some scores sent to me from that junior high shootout. Maybe we'll get to those here. We'll see. All right, here's Evan Rhodes. Oh, man. Evan Rhodes sliced between the defenders and somehow put that one in. Man, that was impressive.
Fouls on Hostleton, his 4th.
That was impressive. Again, I apologize. My scoreboard froze on me. 56-41 is the score. 15-point lead with 3:06 left.
It's an 8-point second half for Evan Rhodes.
The Lions are trying to finish this one out here. Bethel McClellan beat Lovejoy in that shootout today. 54-47, the junior high shootout at Bethel. The miss underneath. The follow by Byers is no good, but he's fouled.
Fouled by Grimes, his 3rd.
57-41. It's a 16-point lead. 2:57 left. North Clay trails it. They're at the line. And the free throw by Byers is good. 53-42. Waltonville Junior High boys, a winner over St. Clair of O'Fallon today at that Bethel shootout, 49-32. Second one's in and out. There's an offensive rebound and back up and in
Who put that in?
That was Carter Walden.
That's what I thought.
Walden with the big stick back there.
Sounds like all the local teams won there at Bethel today.
The local teams did pretty well, that's right. Selmaville, a winner over Spring Garden, 51-42. Okay, we may get to some more of those. There is a timeout on the court. We'll take one. 2:53 left. A 13-point lead for Edwards County. We'll be right back.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
13-point game with 2:53 left. Edwards County trying to close it out. A couple of big threes here by North Clay down the stretch has kind of made it interesting. And now the Lions will have the ball out of bounds, and North Clay is pressing. And they get it in. There's a double team. Oh, almost a steal. So they get it across to Rhodes. And the Lions are playing keep away, and the Cardinals are going to have to foul. And that any foul from here on out is going to send the Lions to the line.
It might have been Walden's 5th foul. I think it is his 5th foul.
Yeah. Checking in will be Brown, as Carter Walden is done for the evening. Well, again, I mentioned this North Clay team is young, man. I mean, really young. I mean, he had a couple sophomores out there most of the night. The rest of them were juniors. The only senior out there is Hasselton. So they're young, so they're going to get better. They're going to improve. As a free throw is made on the first one by Evan Rhodes. 58-44. Rebound grabbed out there by Mason Byers. Back the other way come the Cardinals. It's Zimdars in the lane as shot won't go. Cash Connor trying to take care of the basketball. They just want to run the clock out. And there's a foul again by Zimdars going for the steal. And that'll send Jax Duncan to the line. It stops the clock with 2:26 left.
3 fouls on Zimdars.
Again, stick around. We'll have the trophy presentations immediately after the game, as well as the announcement of the all-tournament team. That's all headed your way. As that free throw's made by Duncan. 59-44.
The Lions have been pretty good as a team from the free throw line. We'll let you know that at the end of the game.
All right. Lucas Griffey checks back in for the Cardinals. And that free throw's also good by Duncan. 60-44. It's a 16-point lead for Edwards County as they try to close out their first championship ever at the Conrad Island. And that shot is missed underneath, and the foul after the rebound by Cy Nelson. He gets whacked, and he'll walk to the other end and toe the line.
Foul on Lane Wolf.
And free throw by Nelson is good. Well, this is why you practice free throws. Times like these when you gotta have them, gotta make them to close out a game. Missed that one.
Traveled.
And it'll be North Clay ball. 61-44. It's a 17-point lead with 2:15 left.
So Edwards County's got about 4 or 5 days off, and then they play the Harrisburg Bulldogs.
Yeah, they do. That one is thrown away. It's going to be Edwards County ball on the turnover by the Cardinals. Yeah, that's an 11 o'clock game, I think, on the first day of the tournament down there at El Dorado. They play the 4-seeded Bulldogs.
You know, Randy, I found out in the hospitality room, Weber's going to play Edwards County again.
Are they?
in a regular season game.
Okay. Well, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Where is that being played at?
I don't know the answer to that.
We
We'll have to check into that, but
we need to find out because they're
going to play each other in a regular season matchup, and that was a 2-point ball game Wednesday night.
A buzzer beater on a night that Nathaniel Marlowe just couldn't find it. He was held to his career low of 9 points. So yeah, that rematch would be interesting. If that's a night that we got free, that might be one we might want to do, Ron.
Yeah.
Another foul on the Cardinals will send Cash Conrad to the line. Yeah, we'll have to look at when that is and where it's at.
Weber's already beaten the McLeansboro Foxes, Hamilton County Foxes.
Right. Free throw's good by Connery. Makes the second one as well. That's a 19-point lead now with 1:46 left.
They're out of that Black Diamond East, same as Edwards County.
Right. There's the pump fake. And the shot's up and in by Kate Atwood. And a foul on the Lions. Man, that will send North Clay to the line in the person of Kate Atwood.
I think that's on Evan Rhodes, his fourth.
63-46 is our score. Edwards County leads it by 17. Again, I apologize. I had to take that scoreboard down. It froze on us here at the start of the fourth quarter. So rather than having the wrong score up there frozen, we'll just tell you the right score. How about that? He misses the free throw. Again, a 17-point lead by Edwards County, and they have the ball. Here's Duncan with it. He's just playing keep away.
Yeah, other than that 11-0 run by North Clay to start the second quarter, Edwards County's pretty much been in control of this game.
Well, and after that 11-0 run, Coach Snicker called timeout, and they came back out of that, I think, with a 6-0 or 7-0 run of their own and answered back. So, that was a big turning point of the game for sure. Another foul on North Clay, and that's going to send Jax Duncan to the line with 1:11 left. He'll try to add to the Edwards County 17-point lead. And he does. 64-46.
Well, they just really nailing their free throws. Look like Waltonville at the free throw line.
Yeah, Brown checks in, and also Riley Poe checks in for North Clay, number 4.
Waltonville's the team last night, right? He was 14 out of 16.
Yeah.
Against Woodlawn.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Missed
the second one. Rebound, Cardinals. Starting to go to their bench.
Boom.
And that's another three-pointer by Cody Zimdars. He's won over the 1,000-point mark tonight, which has been a great stat for him, but they're going to come up short as a team tonight.
He's
in this
got
championship
17.
Game. He's had a good night. Little keep away here. They don't need to shoot, don't need to score, just run out the clock. 47 seconds left. It's 64-49 is our score. Edwards County with a 15-point lead. Here's Zimdars again. In the lane, got another jumper.
19 for Zimdars.
64-51. 30 seconds left. Jax Duncan for the Lions. Ahead to Cash Connor. Over to Jax Duncan. To Cy Nelson. The Lions are going to win the Conrad Island Tournament for the first time in school history. And the fans know it.
Cool.
The fans know it, and they are getting to their feet. They're liking what they see from their Lions.
Yeah. Brought a nice crowd here tonight.
Yeah. That's it. That's the final. Edwards County wins it 64-51. They are the champions of the 2024 Conrad Island Holiday Tournament. We'll have the trophy presentation here in just a moment, and also the presentation of the all-tournament team. So stay here with us, all right? Ron's working on post-game stats as well.
Let's give both teams another big round of applause for a great game and a great tournament. It's time to award the second place trophy to the North Clay Cardinals.
North Clay Cardinals with the second place trophy. This is their third time to be in the championship game in the last 5 years. And look at that beautiful Conrad Island Tournament trophy. The big golden ball It goes to the Edwards County Lions. First time in school history. Only the second time they'd ever been in the championship game. They were here in 2012 and lost to Sisney. Now for the all-tournament team. Clinton Heinzman from Sandoval, and he is right here in the crowd next to our left.
From Thompsonville, Mason Marino.
Mason Marino from Thompsonville, also named to the all-tournament team.
From Grayville, Jake Hossman.
Jake Hossman from Grayville. Jake is here. Yep.
From Edwards County, Jax Duncan.
Jax Duncan from Edwards County.
From North Clay, Cody Zimdars.
Cody Zimdars from North Clay.
From Wayne City, James Walker.
James Walker from Wayne City.
From Weber, Nathaniel Marlowe.
Nathaniel Marlowe from Weber. Nathaniel's here, off to our right. He's coming down the steps. There he is.
From Grayville, Zach Levens.
Zach Levens from Grayville. He went over the 1,000-point mark in his career this week, too, during the tournament. Just like Zimdars did.
From Edwards County, Owen Grimes.
Owen Grimes from Edwards County. The big man had a big tournament.
From North Clay, Mason Byers.
Mason Byers of North Clay.
Also from North Clay, Carter Walden.
Carter Walden, the big man on North Clay, had a tough game tonight. He was in foul trouble, but he's on the all-tournament team.
And from Edwards County, Evan Rhodes.
Evan Rhodes from Edwards County. That is your all-tournament team this year from the Conrad Allen Tournament. Congratulations to all of them. Ron, you got some stats?
I do. You ready for that?
Let's go for it.
All right, for the North Clay Cardinals. Led in scoring by Cody Zimdars with 19 points. Joined in double figures by Mason Byers with 10. Cade Atwood had 7. Lane Wolf had 6. Carter Walden had 6. And Gavin Hosselton had 2. The Cardinals committed 19 fouls, and they were 1 out of 5 from the free throw line. No, that's not right. I didn't figure them. Hold on.
Miss a couple? I know it's getting late.
It was not good. They were 4 out of 13.
4 out of 13
from the free throw line. They probably wish I just had to finish that.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, for the victorious Edwards County Lions, who win their first ever Conrad Allen tournament, they committed 12 personal fouls as a team. Randy, I said their free throw shooting was really good. It was 15 out of 20.
Wow.
15 out of 20, that's 75%. That's not quite Waltonville, but that's really close. But listen to this scoring, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Evan Rhodes, 12.
Yep.
Cash Connor, 13.
Mm-hmm.
Owen Grimes, 14. Jax Duncan, 13.
How about that?
That's pretty good, isn't it?
That's real good.
4 starters in double figures with 12, 13, 14, 13 points. And Cy Nelson almost joined him with 8 points, and Wyatt Greathouse with 4. That's it.
Outstanding tournament, outstanding game for the Edwards County Lions. They win the Conrad Allen tournament for the first time in school history. That's a wrap on our broadcast tonight. For Ron Stannard, I'm Randy Olson saying thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and so long from Wayne City.